Guys, there's a boatload of division-based bets that you to choose from on the DK Sportsbook. One of them's called Division Straight Forecast, where you can bet on the combo of teams in the division to finish like 1 and 2. So, for example, like in the AFC East here, if the Bills and Patriots will go 1-2, you can get plus 240 on that bet. Do any of these catch your eye? If so, which ones, Pierce?
You know, the Bills-Patriots seems pretty safe. If most of us are picking the Bills to be the best team in football, win the Super Bowl, well, then obviously they're going to win the AFC East. So you pencil them in at number 1. You look at the division, who can be number 2. It seems to me that it's going to be the Patriots. I know the Dolphins, a lot of changes there. They've improved their offensive line. They've brought in receivers. They've got the new whiz kid head coach. Tua, maybe with a better line, is going to play better. We'll have to wait and see. The only reason we're considering Miami is because they go on these hot streaks at the end of each season. If they didn't close out the last 2 seasons with these insane defensive-led hot streaks, then we really wouldn't even be considering them. The Jets are playing better, but we don't really expect them to take a big leap forward this year, especially when you look at Zach Wilson's numbers. Bad pass rate was the worst in the league. His hurry rate was the worst in the league. His pressure rate was the worst in the league. His on-target rate was the worst in the league. Even if he does improve, they're not going to be a second-place team. I think Patriots 2, Bills 1 is a very safe bet.
I mean, if you're just looking at that division, Jeff, Bills-Dolphins 1-2 actually has the shortest odds at plus 110.
Yeah, but I mean, again, you like the Dolphins, you like the Mike McDaniels hire, you like, I guess they're adding more speed with Tyreek Hill, sure, but like we've seen time and time again, you throw boatloads of money at these wide receivers, and a guy like Tyreek Hill, now he's got the contract tied up and he gets a little hamstring issue. Is he going to be more motivated to come back on the field? No. And then you've got the rookie head coach factor. Like, it's got to go up against the Bills and Bill Belichick 4 times this season. Rookie head coaches, they just don't really do that well in their first year most often. So I just don't see this Dolphins team either as being like super, super good, where it's not going to matter who the coach is. I think Tua is still very limited in what they do. I still think that like their defense, especially like run wise, has some issues. So I'm looking at the Dolphins as a team that I don't know. I mean, like I'm not going out of my way to fade, but like in terms of the straight forecast, yeah, the Bills and the Patriots make a ton of sense here. Are the Patriots good enough to take down the Bills? No one in this division is. The Bills are outside of catastrophic injury issues, are going to win this division. And the Patriots, what do they have to do? They're going to beat up on the Jets, and then they just got to take over the Dolphins and like maybe even just split that series. So I look at the Patriots as being a pretty solid back, and at plus 240, like you just mentioned, you're getting better odds to take the Patriots to finish second than you are to the Dolphins. So that's definitely one of my favorite. Another division you could look for the straight forecast, I think NFC West. I like San Francisco to win that division. You get San Francisco, LA plus 300, and you can even get fancy. San Francisco first, Arizona Cardinals second at plus 750. If you're going to fade the Rams, you can take both those bets, weight your bets appropriately, and cash wherever the Rams come in.